course we're live. What's up? Jacob. Is it Carlos? Zayden? What's up? Len, what's up? Well, thank you. Can you please remind me your name? I do remember your brother Carlos, but I'm having trouble remembering your name at the very moment. What's going on? I do have some ice cream that I'm going to try. And I bought Play-Doh. Owen, what's up? Thank you for the like. Dom, thank you for the like. Giovanni. Hey, Billa, I heard you are sick, so feel better. I hope you're doing a little better. Vikings, what's up? Thank you for the likes. We are 6 likes away from double digits. I know I bought these 4 different types. I guess they're all the same, but they have different color caps. Lincoln, yes. Now I remember. Shout out Lincoln. I don't think I've ever met anyone named Lincoln. I think that may be why. So yes, we're going to see what we can do. If we can maybe create something. Yes, I have seen the edits as well, and they are funny. Yep, I do remember. I did. Yes, I had to remove all mods. I just kind of had to. Lincoln, I'm doing very well. How are you? And thank you for the like. We are 5 likes away from double digits. Giovanni, all good? Nice, good to hear. This is vanilla caramel pecan. Yo, all good. Get your rest. Feel better. Peace. Thank you for the like. I hope it is. Yeah, Zayden, you really locked in. I saw about 3 or 4 edits. No, I have not. Or no, I did not. Nice, Owen. In a better mood today? The Ball family. I did see that edit, yes. The Bible stream, I really don't think so. But we have all week to figure it out. Thing is, if I can't do it correctly, I don't want to do it at all. Giovanni, what would I have to sacrifice? The Ball family, all good. So yesterday's live stream was a rough start. I ended up starting late, and I had to order the pizza, go pick it up, bring it back. The pizza was okay. I only ate about one slice. I didn't like the pineapple. And then I reheated it up today and had about 3 more slices. So I thought it was okay. I gave it a 6.1. Fins up, what's up? Giovanni, that is great advice. But I can't start all of that immediately. So what I'll do is I'll make small changes along the way. You did. I did remember. Ashley, but now it's fins. Fins up. I'm having vanilla caramel pecan ice cream. And then we're going to see what we can do with the Play-Doh. Thank you for the like. We are 4 likes away from double digits. Fins up, what's up? State your name if you would like a shout out. I got Lincoln, Carlos, the Ball family, Zayden, Dom, Giovanni. Fins Productions. The football game? Yes, I was watching the football game. Carlos, what up? Yes, I do think the 49ers will win. But the Eagles are the champs, so the champs don't go down easily. Yes, I do remember. Zoe. I believe so. Yo, Owens, Phoenix Suns guy, what's up? Lincoln, what's up? I do remember. Caden. It takes me a really long time to remember, but usually when I remember, I do remember. I do remember. I am not eating Play-Doh. I'm eating ice cream with Play-Doh next to me. I do remember, yes. Is it Shiran? It takes me a while to remember names. I'll always remember handles, as I can only read your handle. So if you can remind me your name, it helps me remember. Saria? Saraya, yes. Now I remember. You're out? Peace. Saraya. So if I practice, I should remember. Well, nice. I'm glad you found it. If you hit the bell and you hit all, you should get all notifications. And then you should be able to see every video that I post. If you hit personalize, then you'll get some notifications. Skittles, nice. The original? The ice cream is very good. It's a little sweet with the pecans. Kind of wish there was less pecan, more caramel. Nice. I like Skittles too. I do remember Carlos, yes. And thank you for the like. We are 3 likes away from double digits. Well, Dom, how many days has it been? It's all good. There's nothing to be sorry about. Two. All good. It's very good to be productive, but it's also good to have some downtime, so you got to balance it out. So Dom, I would say you still have some time. If it's more than 2 weeks, then you're probably not going to get it. You know, the exception, the friend request. I don't mind it. I just try not to say it myself. I will say it when there are 30 people in the chat And that's happened on maybe like 5 or 6 different occasions. No, those numbers, those numbers are powerful because they seem to never go away. I will say that number when there are 30 people in the chat. And then someone asks me and I'll say it. Maybe I'll say it by accident, but... Yo, what up? What's going on? What's good? Did you change your handle? State your name if you would like a shout out. It definitely helps me remember. Don't cry. But I agree, I do like the numbers, and I don't think it's evil. Soraya, shout out. Why do we have a brain? It's a good question. I never heard of that. You can have the Play-Doh, yes. I will be opening it up very soon. It's all good. You spell very well. Brian. Dom, it's not that annoying, but yes, please stop. Nyla. So yes, I will try to remember. Nyla the. Yes, and I did erase the message. Yeah, do not take it personally. And thank you for the like. We are 2 likes away from double digits. Why do we have a brain? To have thoughts. Giovanni, what up? You scared me. Lincoln, what's up? Carlos, what's up? Yes, we will make it stop. Number 1, what? Teens can, but they shouldn't. My name is Benny, Benny. And yes, if you have been subscribed to this channel for 24 hours, you can now write on the channel. So you can go to the community and post a photo, a link, or just a text, or all the above. Nyla, bye. Lincoln, sounds good. All right. Play-Doh. Thank you for the like. We are 1 like away from double digits. Wheels, what's up? Thank you for the like. Double digit likes. So I just finished up some ice cream. Vanilla caramel pecan. Wheels, all good. I had a very rough start to the live stream. Yeah, I really didn't like it, but I did eat more of it today. Yo, what's up? Mapor. Mapori? Mapori. That does remind me, I was going to get a glass of water just for this live stream. See you later. Soraya, peace. Yes, it was kind of expensive. I'm not sure why exactly. Especially for Pizza Hut. It wasn't like a special, pizzeria. That is great advice. I will definitely start drinking more water. Yo, I do remember, yes. I definitely remember your handle. If you could remind me your name, it will help me remember. Is it the San? I can't really remember exactly. Yes, the doctor is in the house. As San, okay. Well, nice. How's it going? I am. I got blue right here. We're going to open up the orange. Maybe I should open up all of them. Yeah, I definitely will not say it. So I was just eating some ice cream, and now I bought some Play-Doh. So we're going to try and see what we can do. Maybe we can create something. And if we can't create anything, it'll just bring me back to when I was younger. My favorite thing in the world is nostalgia, so it'll bring back some good memories. I have 4. I know, same with me. That's why when I saw it at the store, I was like, let me just grab it. Why not? Each one is only about $1. Giovanni, I did. You changed your profile picture. Sure. So we got blue, orange, pink, and purple. So you can actually clean things with Play-Doh. It's like a cleaning agent, kind of. Could make like a pizza pie. You could flip it. Pancake. Well, nice. If you were on the live stream on your birthday, we'll give you a shout out. Water does destroy it? Yes, back in the 1930s. I was trying to do a little bit of research. It was supposed to like remove wallpaper. A chair? Blue, pink, or purple legs? It's not a bad idea. I just have to envision it. Lincoln, what's up? My hair? I don't want to show it off too much. But I guess I'll show it off at least once, right? One live stream I'll have to, I should like spike it up into like a mohawk maybe. That would definitely be funny. Yep, it's kind of in the in-between stage. Stewart, SB, what up? Lincoln, who is that? I can try to look them up. Yes, the Earth. Sebastian, what's up? So Lincoln, if you can tag me in their comment section, then maybe we can make it happen. If anyone would ever like me to collab, you kind of have to approach them first about it. No, I have not seen that guy. Of course. So a good tip for basketball is when you're practicing on your own, try to practice very close to the hoop. Take very, very short shots and just see the ball go in the hoop and make a bunch of shots in a row without missing. Yep, we're in the sky. B-ball skills? I probably can't take them, though. As good as I am, there's many people way better than me. And thank you for the like. We are 9 likes away from 20. They are losing? And thank you for the like. We are 7 likes. Thank you for the like. We are 7 likes away from 20. I do know that. Yes, I lived through it. On that day, 9/11, I was about, was I 12 years old? I was about 12 years old when it happened. Horrific? Absolutely, but luckily it didn't really affect me so much. It affected many others, but not me so much. So luckily, everything's kind of okay with me. Oh yes, the Knicks game is on. Sonic X? No, I do not know that. Yo, Ethan, what's up? I'm not 36 yet. I will be 36 in March. Did I care when I was at that age? I did, but I really didn't know what was going on. How do I know? I really don't know. Yes, at that age, it was kind of just like you know, am I going to go to school or not? So it kind of just affected me in that situation. Because I think school was canceled. I don't know for how long, but I thought it might have been canceled. It's just a screensaver. It's really not a video. I did like school, yes. I didn't mind school because it was a place to hang out and kind of, you know, at least learn something. Amy, what's up? So I was the tallest, but there was always like maybe one or two people taller in the grade. So I guess I wasn't the tallest, but 99% of the time I was the tallest, but there was a few occasions where there were people taller. Yes, I am 6'5", and yes, I was that height since about 14. I never really had a growth spurt. I just kind of was tall my whole life. Yo, Carlos, peace. So how do we make a chair? All right, I think I can envision it. So we're starting somewhere, but kind of looks too funny. Len, what's up? Yes, a lot of space and yesterday. Yes, that is Carlos. Peace. Bye. I think we got it. Whoops. Maybe we don't got it. It looks like a chair. The big comfy couch. Soraya, what's up? Maybe we could make like a taco. Soraya, what's up? Yo, Wove, what's good? So taco. It kind of did, didn't it? I should, right? Wove, I really don't know who it was. There's no way of finding out, and there's no way of knowing. So all I can do is guess and assume, but I have no idea. So the best is for me to just get past it all, which I'm pretty sure I'm past it. Hey, Shan, all right, peace. Bye, hi, and thank you for the like. We are 6 likes away from 20. What about like a meatball hero? Yep. What else should I make? And thank you for the like. We are 4 likes away from 20. What did I get for Christmas? Just a bunch of like clothes and money and things like that. Pizza. Pizza's a good idea. And a baseball cap. I might be able to do that. Or I may be able to do that. Ooh, sushi? That is a good idea. I probably should. Let me just work on the pizza first. Here's the pizza. Nice cheese pizza. And there's Pac-Man. That was pretty cool. So let's see if I can create maybe the baseball cap. Not really sure how I can even start. I guess cap, brim, that's basically it. I could definitely make like a beret. That would be pretty cool. Lincoln, what's up? Yo, Zoe, bye. Peace. I don't think I can make the baseball cap. It's probably the best. It's probably the best I'm gonna do. It's not too bad, right? This part has to be a little more covered. It's actually not that bad. It's definitely my colorway. Play ball. And thank you for the like. We are 3 likes away from 20. So I probably can do the DK 24, the WDK. Let me see. I can make sausages, but then they may look like something else. I should make spaghetti. That would be cool. I did, didn't I? That's okay. It's actually going to take a minute. I should have, but I definitely could make it really cool. What you say? What's up? That is right. It'll work. I can always adjust it. Play-Doh to be exact. There's probably more of a chance See, the tattoo is kind of like, I could do that like today. The Miley thing, I can't just do it today. A carrot? Yes. So the D looks a little ridiculous. I don't know if I'll be able to actually get it done. I know, it's very difficult though. That's better. Young Keegs, what up? No, we would not want that. It does, doesn't it? Well, I will assure you there's no funny business. If I can make a goat, yes. And thank you for the like. We are one like away from 20. Of course I can, yes. I was muted. So is this better? Perfect, nice. I think that's gonna make a good thumbnail. I may use that for my next thumbnail maybe. Carlos, what's up? So that was pretty cool. Yes, post it. I'm looking forward to seeing it. And then I'll see if I can screenshot it and maybe use it as a thumbnail. We'll see how it looks. I thought it looked pretty good. Yes, AI would definitely work with this. Because I think the vibrant colors the AI will definitely do the trick. Jacob, what's up? Yo, Jacob, thank you for the first comment on the live stream. And Len, who are the players? Just friends. It's all good. How are you? I began the live stream by eating ice cream, and now we're playing around with Play-Doh. But I may just put an end to that. I've never been able to juggle before. But these are definitely the best thing to practice with. You really can't break it. You're right. I can juggle. Yes. The background, I think that's maybe Greenland, Iceland. Star Clips, what up? Minecraft, nice. I've never played Minecraft. I'm not even looking. That's a good tip. So like this way, and then this way, this way, this way. I'm not sure if I can. Let's see. I kind of did it. So I'm going to throw up the blue one first. No, I'm going to throw up the pink, the purple, then the blue. At least that's something. The circus has been canceled. You know there is no circus? I think there's no circus. And I was trying to do some research on bubble gum versus chewing gum. And supposedly, bubble gum is illegal where I live. People would take bubble gum and stick it in like, you know, keyholes, and they would ruin things. And they would throw it on the floor, and it would stain the concrete. Zoe, what's up? I've never heard of Hoop Fest. What is Hoop Fest? Same with me, nothing really much. '49ers, what's up? No, I've never heard of it. Well, that's funny. Danny, what's up? So to follow up, I don't know if anyone wants to speak about this, but to follow up about Xbox. So remember how we said Xbox wasn't Xbox? And then Xbox told us who they were? Well, I still don't believe them. What am I doing? I ate ice cream earlier on the live stream to start it. And I bought some Play-Doh. So I'm trying to create some things with it. We did a baseball cap, a chair, and then my initials on the channel. I unfortunately had to put Dom in timeout. So Dom is in a 30-minute timeout. But it may have already been 30 minutes. Yes, earlier this live stream. He was calling someone names, and the person was spamming, but he kept telling them to shut up and calling them a crybaby. So we just got to be a little more tamed. Everyone just has to control their emotions. Jiru, what's up? How's it going? Jiru, I can make your profile picture probably with this. Bye, Carlos. Peace. It is Play-Doh. I bought a few different types. So yes, there are more double accounts than we realize. Because as I said, the person that told us they were Xbox isn't, I don't think, the person that's Xbox. So yes, I made a baseball cap, a chair, and then I wrote the channel's initials, WDK. So that probably will be on the community either later today or tomorrow. Sushi? I'll try. I don't think I'll be able to make the rice. Maybe chopsticks to pick up the sushi. That's a good idea. Mason, what up? I was watching the game, but now I'm not. Just an account, Xbox. Someone's name. But it doesn't really matter. Well, he's a legend, so he does matter, but it doesn't matter. He matters. I live in the United States, in the state of New York. Xbox matters, but the situation, I feel like, just... I don't want to expose anybody, so... But remember when Xbox said that they were runtime? That means runtime wasn't runtime. So there's so many layers to this. Power Rangers. I almost forgot about Power Rangers. We had a good conversation yesterday about Power Rangers. Yep, I think he is a copycat. So Nova did appear, and I put them in a 24-hour timeout. Yep, today. They told someone that their mother should spank them or something. So it's just way out of control. And it was the very first comment, so I had to put them in a 24-hour timeout. Jacob! Yes, Mighty Morphing Power Rangers. Probably one of my favorite shows. It doesn't really hold up, though. Well, nice. What kind of dogs do you have? And bye. Well, that's cool. Cavdoodles? I've never had a pet before. I feel like I need a pet for live streaming. Nice. What kind of movie? Or which movie? So here's the sushi. That's the name of the movie? Is this thing on? You are right. I do have the Play-Doh way too close to the chewing gum. The pink Power Ranger? That's probably a good idea. Wow, Philly's going to win? Still some time left. There's no way, yes. Imagine I just been holding back this whole time, and I'm just a master craftsman. I will say that number when there are 30 people in the chat. It's happened about 6 times. Hi, Mason. Yeah, I can't make the Ranger. Just looks too odd. Yo, Jacob, peace. You are right. I need to practice. Yeah, the internet is it's a weird place. You got to be careful what you say or what you show, because everything gets made fun of. Whoops. I think I'm done using the Play-Doh. I think we really peaked when I wrote the WDK, so it's all downhill from here. So I figure we put it to a rest. I do still have the pizza from yesterday. I can always warm it up and do a part 2 taste test. I had some earlier, and I did like it today more than I like it yesterday. So I think if I keep eating it, I'll eventually like it. Yeah, the ham definitely makes it. I just won't eat it. You got pizza in your fridge? You want to warm it up? We'll have a slice together? Yeah, the onion with the pineapple makes it a little too sweet. Eat it cold? That's not a bad idea. Cold pizza? So that does remind me, I think I will have a fish pizza next time I have pizza, maybe, like on live stream. I have to see how many pizzerias actually have anchovies. I think they all do. So probably anchovies. I don't think sardines is really good on pizza. They could be, but they got to be the right kinds. So hopefully the anchovies doesn't have bones, because that makes it difficult to eat. Yes, whenever I think of the Ninja Turtles, I think of mushroom pizza. Anchovies are salty, but I enjoy salty things. Salty anchovies. So you always got to be careful what you say on the internet. Someone once asked me to repeat, I farted, and I said it, and then it became 2 different edits. So now everything I say and everything I do can be used against me. Yes, it's pretty cool. There are now starting to be a lot of, not a lot, but there are a few edits of myself, which is very cool. I never thought there would be edits of myself, but they are a little strange. Well, Wheels, that means the algorithm is doing its job. That means they're really trying to benefit me by showing you the edits. The algorithm is very smart. Yeah, a lot of frozen food has high sodium, and any canned food has high sodium because of the preservatives. Touchdown! Did they take the lead? That's definitely your best bet. You want to eat things that are low in ingredients. Yes. You almost want to eat things that will expire quickly, things that are very fresh. Except for fish, though. You may want to eat frozen fish because it's frozen fresh, so it stays fresh for longer. Lexi, what's up? I can try if it's appropriate. Well, it's not like fresh fish is bad, but sometimes I think frozen is better, though, I think, for certain types. But none of it's actually like bad for you. It just might be better to have it frozen. So I've never really been to any other country except the United States and Canada. See, I would say Europe, but I've never been there, so I really don't know. So if it wasn't the United States, it would probably be Canada, I guess. Italy would be great. I've never been there, so I don't really know if I would enjoy it. I'm sure I would enjoy it, but I just don't know. It's kind of like a bright reflection, right? Is it Malta? So you have been to Italy? Nice. And thank you for the like. We are 8 likes away from 30. Fire Clubs, Ivan, what's up? How are you? Well, I've never been to Greece, but I'm assuming Greece would be great. But I really don't know. An Italian island? That sounds cool. I wonder if I have family there. There's a possibility. I've been not doing much. I started off the live stream by eating ice cream. And then we had some Play-Doh that I bought, and we like created things. Tacos and tater tots. What a combination. I should visit England, yes. I have been joking that I will do a world tour, but eventually I will. It may just take a long time. What do you mean that they won in a Fridays? Oddies? I'm not sure where that is or what that is. The 49ers? Nice. Yes, the restaurant. You said that they won in a Fridays? Oh, that they were there eating at Fridays and you met them after the election? Or was it before the election? So I think every Fridays has been shut down in the United States. I don't think there's one single Fridays remaining. Well, that does sound good. A pastry shop, nice. Maybe I'll look them up and see if they have a website, just to kind of get an idea of what they have. Is Greg's the competition? So Oddies is before? Wow, really? Bob, what's up? How are you? I like that sentence though. It's just a dupe. A dupe of the original. Yep. I do not know. Well, now it's bad? It's probably consistent, though. Probably not the best. No, I do not. The wheels person. You're a celebrity. Votto, what's up? So the Niners are going to win? So what about tonight's game? Do you have LA or New England? The Pats? I don't think the Chargers are that bad. But the Pats should be better, yes. Not yet, not today. Yo, Dave, what's up? And game over. Happy New Year. Shout out to the 49ers for winning a road playoff game, beating the Super Bowl champs. Not really, not the Raiders, no. There's been some low-scoring games today. Great defense, poor offense. So I really don't follow the NFL too much, but since I live in the state of New York, I follow the New York Jets. But I really don't care so much about football. I watch mostly baseball, mostly basketball. Yeah, and they just beat the champs. I mean, they are the champs until they're not, and now they got beaten, so there will be a new champion. There will not be a repeat back-to-back champion this year. The Jets are really, really, really bad. Yes, not chaps, champs. Yep. The champ is here. The champ is here. The champ is here. That was the famous Muhammad Ali. I can't go for the Patriots because they play in Boston, and I really do not like Boston because I'm a Yankee fan. So as a Yankee fan, we do not like the Boston Red Sox, and that means I automatically cannot like the New England Patriots. Well, that's a great matchup, 49ers Seahawks. And thank you for the like. We are 7 likes away from 30. Well, if Boston stole the pizza, it's still not any good. I'm not really sure what Boston is good for exactly, or what they're known for. They're called like the Bean Town. I guess they have the best beans. Culture is true, because I think Massachusetts, is Massachusetts the very first state? Because the 13 colonies? Maybe it's a rematch. Well, who will the 49ers be playing next? I'm not sure what that is. Oh, school? I do not have school in the morning. I kind of wish I did, but I have work in the morning. So we probably will not take this live stream too late, as we all need our rest, and we can always hang out again soon. So depending on what's going on, maybe another 30 minutes or so, half hour, hour. Well, nice, catching up on sleep. I try not to catch up on sleep. I just try to get good sleep. That's pretty good. I always sleep, if I don't set an alarm clock and I'm really tired, I usually sleep for like 9 hours. 5 tests. There's only 5 days in the week, so I have a test every day? Or some days with 2 or 3 tests? I have to clock in at work at 8 a.m. And it's about a 30-minute drive. So I usually wake up around 6 a.m. So I do get about 6, but I need to really start getting more like 8. I just have to figure this all out with the live streaming. So like, for example, today, I did live stream earlier, but I thought maybe I should have live streamed even earlier, but I never really know. Because sometimes Sundays people are occupied with other things to do. Right now it is 7:54 p.m. When I do live stream earlier, sometimes I get like no one. And then sometimes I do get new people. And some of the same people, it's kind of not really. It's kind of strange though, because some people are on the other side of the world. 1 a.m.? Wow. So even though I was live streaming earlier, it's still late for some. And then when it's weird. It's never like early for anyone else, kind of, unless they're on the West Coast. So even if I live streamed at 1 p.m., it would still be nighttime for you, I believe. 2 a.m.? Yeah, that's pretty early. Late or early, depending on how you look at it. But some people like to hang out late. So it's kind of weird. It's like I can live stream earlier, but the late crew is always the late crew. The late crew is never the early crew. Have you ever been to Greece before? Well, nice. That's all that matters. I've never been to Greece or Europe or Italy. I may go, though, in the next year or so. Nice, Wheels. How long of a flight is that for you? Well, that's not bad at all. I think for me it would be like 7 hours or 8. Or maybe it's less than that. Maybe it's 5. I'm not sure. Lincoln, what's up? So it depends on the route or whatever the plane takes. So planes can go faster depending on the path that they take. So I think going some places is faster than coming back from certain places. Are the Knicks in the lead? They should not be losing to Portland. Carlos, what's up? All right, let's go Knicks. We need the win. I'm not sure why, but the Knicks can never just win an easy game. Just 30 minutes? Well, that seems like a long time. It's all good. I enjoy the trash talk. If you're a Portland fan, you should cheer for Portland. Germany? How was that? I've never been before. If you are from Oregon, are the Trailblazers the team that you cheer for? They kind of do, yeah. Seems like they're tanking maybe for a future draft pick. Well, nice, Lexi. That does sound like a great vacation. Well, that's got to be some of the best beer in the whole world, I would think. Boston has great beer, I believe. And got to be California, too. California has the best crops in the world. So I think they would have some of the best, wine in the world. Well, that's got to be Joe Burrow. Absolutely. He's definitely my favorite player in the league. I kind of wish he was in the playoffs. It's that cold? Have you experienced any snow this year? I'm sure you have, right? Favorite drink? I wonder if I have a favorite drink. I guess just for the live stream purposes, we'll say Powerade. The Play-Doh is here. I put it away. Or it has been put away. It's tough not to say Gatorade over Powerade because Gatorade is everywhere. Powerade you can't find too many places. Lucozade? I've never heard of that. So not too much snow, but definitely some snow. Yes, Gatorade is a little... It's not really worth drinking Gatorade unless you're actually like dehydrated. If you're not dehydrated and you drink Gatorade for fun, it could get you kind of sick. Nice. Mitch Robinson. Oh, yes, I was going to mention that again. If you do mix the two flavors, it's one of the best life decisions you could ever make. So I'm not sure which flavors mix the best, but they all mix great with each other. I don't know, maybe just lemon lime and fruit punch, but fruit punch probably has some lemon lime in it. I don't know, maybe blue raspberry, which is cool blue. I don't know, you really can't go wrong with any combination. Lemon lime and fruit punch sounds pretty good though. But I probably wouldn't go like half and half, probably like a little more of one flavor than the other. So maybe more lemon lime than fruit punch. Tornadoes? I thought hurricane season was over. And we have great weather updates, yes. Your school is that strict? Well, shout out Greene County. Let's go Knicks. Spin the wheel, yes. Let us know what it lands on. Ivy. I remember Ivy. That's Sonic? No, I do not know what that is. And thank you for the like. We have 24 likes, my favorite number. We are 6 likes away from 30. And I do think I have to start talking a little lower, because the microphone is so strong that I'm not yelling, but it may seem like I'm yelling. What you say. Like, instead of saying what you say, I could just say what you say. But I guess I want to add some enthusiasm behind it, as if it's like a special announcement. Coming in fourth, it's what you say. With Ivy not far behind. A sneeze, yes. Ariane? I'm not sure if I remember them. Giovanni, are you still making drawings? If you can get the whole crew in one drawing, that'd be pretty cool. So Supercars is Sebastian. And Fire Clubs is Ivan. I'm starting to remember everyone's names. It's going to be taking a while, but I mean, you technically have a profile picture, but not really. It's just a default. Well, nice, Giovanni. If you would like to post it on the community, I'm sure everyone would like to see it. My room, just a TV, and that's really it. Bed. I did do a house tour a few live streams ago if you would like to check it out, but nothing really in the rooms. Showed the kitchen, the living room, the dining room, the guest room, the bathroom. Yo, Lincoln, sounds good. That symbol is a car wheel. Yo, Vivian, what's up? Vivian, I bought a bunch of different type of Play-Dohs, and we were making different things with it. But no eating Play-Doh, just like no eating shampoo. I don't know if it's salty or not. Never tasted it myself. Cheyenne, what's up? Cheyenne, earlier we bought a bunch of different Play-Dohs, and I made the initial to this channel. So we'll see how it comes out. I may use that for a future thumbnail. So supposedly the Play-Doh has always been non-toxic, but I don't know if that was a cover-up, and then eventually after it was non-toxic. But yeah, children will basically eat anything. Yo, Carlos, peace. Broke your wrist? Well, are you in pain? Cheyenne, I'm doing very well. How are you? We did not do too much yet on this live stream. I just had some ice cream, used the Play-Doh, and now we're just hanging out. Well, it's still rough, though, if it's broken. Giovanni, absolutely. Crutches? What did you injure? Your ankle? Wow, that's rough, Wheels. Did you get surgery? Well, get better soon. Twisted ankles are kind of annoying, as they could take really a long time to really heal. Do you put ice on it? Metal wires, wow. How and when was it broken? Ice doesn't work? I think ice would work a little bit, but sometimes it could make it worse, I guess. What you have to do is you want to apply ice for about 20 minutes and then take it off. You don't want to keep the ice on for much longer. 20 minutes on, 20 minutes off, 20 minutes on, 20 minutes off. Well, there you go, Vivian. Vivian, you're very strong. You might be more brave than me. Well, Wheels, that sounds very painful. But luckily, when we are young, we recover pretty quickly. If that was to happen today, I'm sure it would take more than 5 weeks. Sometimes surgery, you can come out of it stronger than before, or sometimes weaker than before, but it seems like in your case, it may have strengthened your wrist in a good way, positively. A scar? Well, I wonder how many scars I have. I have a scar right here. They said I didn't need stitches, but it seems like I did. Well, you better not break any bones then. You got to be careful. And thank you for the like. We are 5 likes away from 30. Yes, I did get stitches here, and I did get stitches here. I've never been diagnosed with a concussion, but I'm pretty sure I've had like 3 concussions in my life, at least. 26, thank you for the like. We are 4 likes away from 30. So have you ever experienced a concussion? It's very odd. It's like you kind of lose all ability to like hold on to things and stand up. So it's kind of strange. A dog attack? That's always been kind of like my nightmare. As when I was growing up in my old neighborhood, there were stray dogs everywhere. You would walk down a block and just have an abandoned dog staring you in the face. Yeah, lots of stray dogs when I was growing up, but now you don't see any stray dogs at all. But I guess that's a good idea. You kind of want to lead with your arm and then allow the dog to only get your arm rather than maybe a leg or your back or neck. Well, you got to tell your friend to take care of his dog. That's not very nice. And the Knicks win. The Knicks take home a victory. So I think I have been chased by a dog. It was a very scary moment. I was getting chased down a street, a sidewalk by a dog, and I blindly ran in the middle of the street. A car could have hit me, but luckily there was no car coming. There is no sort of adrenaline that will match the adrenaline you have from running away from an animal. Yes, running away probably isn't the best because then you'll scare them even more to kind of chase you. So sometimes you want to turn around and kind of just, face them face to face. Lexi, what's up? Hungry? Did you eat the pizza? Jason, what's up? Is it Jason? State your name if we would like a shout out. It definitely helps me remember, as I typically will always remember handles, but it takes me a little while to remember names. Well, Lexi, what is on the pizza? Is it just regular? Well, shout out to Jamie. How are you? I will definitely try to remember. Well, Lexi, sorry to hear. That was a quick turnaround. Yo, Vivian, I will absolutely, positively will. I hope your wrist gets better, and you know what? It will get better. It's just a matter of time. I'm not sure what you wanted me to delete, so I just delete a few. It's all good. I kind of I knew what you meant, but yes, there are certain words we want to stay away from, even though I do say them myself. I wonder, like, what's the worst that could happen? Like, what do we have to do to get kicked off a live stream? Besides, anything gross. How often? Not very often. They do say a lot of bad words. I guess they can get away with it. Well, Vivian, hopefully it's not too rough. So yes, when I first started live streaming, I did want to make a family-friendly live stream, only because that could get more people to hang out. Plus, I feel like it's more my style. And if I can do it, why not? Some people just can't do it. Like, they must curse, they must say bad words, they must act crazy. Soraya, what's up? Well, I definitely do. I just don't do it very often. And it's not about being like mad to do it. It's just different settings. So when I'm around like family and friends, not really around family, I'll just do it around friends, I guess. Lincoln, what's up? Until downtime? We'll make the most of it. We'll make the most of it. Well, thank you. An early bye. That's very much appreciated. Bye. Well, nice. I do try to live stream every single day. So if you want to hit the bell and hit all, you should get all notifications. If you hit personalize, you probably will only get some notifications. Tomorrow's live stream, we may be playing Connect 4, as I try to save Mondays for Connect 4, and then every other day is kind of more random. I do have this weird idea for a live stream, which I don't want to announce what it is because it's kind of just pointless. Yo, is it Knoxley? What's up? When will I be making more mods? Probably not anytime soon. So we actually have had 2 Freestyle Fridays in the community. Ivan has posted 2 different freestyles, and I have posted 2 different freestyles. It seems like every night is fight night with all the arguments in the chat. And if you're in the chat, you're part of the crew. Yeah, I thought my responses were okay. The thing is, a real freestyle is kind of just right away, but I'm like planning it out. So I can barely see the profile picture. Which character is that? The way I look at, freestyling is kind of like poetry. So maybe on one live stream, I'll write a little bit. I do think I'm a little bit of a writer, so the rhymes were pretty decent. I'd have to agree. The thing is, it's only 2 rhymes. Can I make 100 rhymes? That's the trick, because it's Freestyle Friday every Friday. So can I do it every Friday? I'm not sure. Plus, if Ivan doesn't keep up with it, I probably won't. So it's kind of up to him to keep up with it, I guess. And then maybe I'll continue it on my own, but I'm not sure. How are my siblings? Very well. Hello. Thank you for the like. We are 3 likes away from 30. I'm sure you can. you just have to start writing. So just literally just put the pen to the paper and things will come to your mind. That's kind of the way I do it. Maybe it's a little bit of a skill that I have, I guess. A Godzilla fan? Not really. I haven't seen too many of the Godzilla films. Which Godzilla? You write fan fiction? Does that count? That absolutely counts, yes. If you had any advice onto how to write a fan fiction, I would like to hear, because I would like to start myself. Oh, the Godzilla from '98? That's not the Matthew Broderick one, right? I think that was Godzilla 2000, but is Godzilla 2000 made in '98? Nice. What kind of stories? I kind of want to get started myself. Matthew Broderick is not the Fight Club guy. Matthew Broderick is Ferris Bueller. Len, what's up? Well, nice. Fantasy, science fiction. If you have been subscribed to this channel for 24 hours, you can now write on the channel. If you would like to write and send one of your stories, you can post it on the community. Okay, so yes, the what do you call it? The movie poster is a very iconic movie poster, Godzilla 2000. Kind of has like the green beaming light on it. Well, nice. That's a great dream to have. I kind of want to do that myself, as I do feel like I would be a great movie director. The guy from Fight Club is Edward Norton. Did you change your name? I'm not really sure. Would I watch it? Of course I would. But I guess I would have to see the movie trailer and see if I would be interested. You should work on making movie trailers for the movie. Your profile picture? It seems like it's the same from before, but I can't really see it. Well, nice. It's a very nice photo. You're welcome. Absolutely. Fan fiction writing twin. I like that. I am passing the pin around to anyone who'd like to say something nice and short and appropriate, and you will be awarded the pin. I may stay on live for about 15 more minutes. Yeah, I kind of messed it up. I said it a little too quickly. Nice, short, and appropriate. I am passing the pin around to anyone who would like to say something nice, short, and appropriate, and you will be awarded the pin. I can, yes. Nice, short, and appropriate? Maybe. Lexi! Welcome. Yes, a lot of new members joining the crew. So as time goes on and we do continue to live stream, we're going to meet many, many new people. So it should be exciting. Is that the message you want to be pinned? I'm not sure what that means. Yes, so what I have noticed, Wheels, is that we have lost some people due to the mods, but also due to me not streaming that one day. So people were interested in my streak that I had going. So now that I ended the streak, it's kind of just less people joining also. Because they had a streak by joining my lives, and I kind of put an end to it. So we lost the streak, and we also lost the mods. So that combination together, we lost some people. But it's fine. One day, everyone will be back on the same day, and that's when we'll have 1,000 people in the chat. What time is my next live stream? It's going to be tomorrow, anytime after 4, probably between 6 and 8, but mostly towards 8 o'clock. Maybe it's 7 or 8. Sounds good, Lincoln. Well, that is great advice. Thank you. So how many pages total is one fan fiction? Is it 50 pages, 300 pages? I will pin the message. I just don't know what it means. If you can explain. Lexi, what's going on? And try not to curse even in abbreviation. Well, thank you. That's a good explanation. There are many different formats, you're right. 15 to 60 pages a chapter. It's a good range. Craig, what's up? A basketball fan fiction? That's not a bad idea. Well, thank you. If you can let me know your name, I will definitely try to remember. But I appreciate that very much. Peace. Well, I've said before, weird works on the internet. So we can be weird, but there's levels to weird. Yes, that's the right amount of weird we're looking for. Lexi, this is really a story. We can write this story and sell it as a script. It sounds like you have your next movie all written out. Whoops. Yes, we do need the Len and Lexi show. And thank you for the like. We are 2 likes away from 30. Yes, the Len and Lexi show. Sounds like a great idea. And thank you for the like. We are 1 like away from 30. It's playing in my head too. It's the Len and Lexi show. Thank you for the like. 30 likes. Exactly. I'm probably going to get off live stream in about 10 minutes. So right around 9 p.m. You can say that, I guess. Fins up. What's good? You really move around quickly. Yes, too quickly. Fins up. What's up? How's it going? Wheels, if you can clean it up, and say it, then it won't get deleted. Sasha, what's up? How are you? And is your name Sasha? State your name if you would like a shout out. It helps me remember. Hello. XTR, what's up, Cooper? You can't clean it up? Well, I guess you're better off not saying it. It's all good. Some people do care about shout outs, so that's why I kind of do them. RM85? Yes, and there are a lot of them. A motorbike? Nice. Do you own one? Scary is definitely the right word. Concerning, scary. I probably will stay on live stream for about 5 more minutes. So if anyone has any questions about what maybe we'll be doing in the future, I think tomorrow's Connect 4. Maybe Tuesday I can do a cooking live stream maybe. Yes, concerning definitely sounds like the right word. XTR, I will look it up. I may need to invest in better equipment here. I have this like tripod, but it's not really great at all. Len, all good. Nothing to be sorry about. Yo, Sasha, thank you so much. You as well. Peace. Knoxley, what's up? XTR, what's up? I will look it up, yes, once I get off the live stream. So I'll probably stay on live stream for about 5 more minutes. And thank you for the floating emojis. They look really cool on the screen. I always like seeing them. Nyla, what's up? Len, I'm doing very well. How are you? Nyla, thank you. And this is where I say I love you too. Yo, Dom, what up? No, neither of them have not shown up. Yes, the Len and Lexi show does sound like something we should start. Yo, XTR, I cannot stay for 4 hours because then there'll be the middle of the night. I'll be pulling an all-nighter. Well, Nyla, that means a lot to me. Well, XTR, I wish you the best of luck at the dentist. Hopefully it's just something quick, you know? Nice and easy. Fillings as in cavities? That's not too bad. Dom, I have no idea. And Nyla, thank you. So if filling does not mean cavity, I thought that's what it meant. I could be wrong. Well, thank you. It's a little bit of an addition that I added. A broken tooth? Lincoln, what's up? Yes, Dom. So if anyone is doing that, you kind of just have to let it go. You don't want to continue the fight. Just kind of let them win. Because if you show them that you're angry, that means they won. So you want to win by letting them win. Titanic, what's up? Well, that is not the right attitude to have. You can't always win. Because then when you lose, you can't handle losing. So then you're a sore loser. XTR, it's all good. You should start today. Len, you're not. I will probably stay on for just a few more minutes. Yo, Luca, what's up? How are you? I am still here. I'll probably be getting off in like 2 more minutes. It has been a long time. Well, maybe not a long time, but it has been a while. Last year? What was that, 3 weeks ago? I do enjoy jokes like that. Giovanni. So I'm only deleting that message because there is somewhat of a bad word in there. Yo, Nyla, see you tomorrow. Yes, the New Year's stream was lots of fun. And I think I remember you mentioning El Salvador. How was it? Amazing? Nice. Good to hear. What are some of the activities that you did? Well, nice. Swimming, eating, drinking, breathing, and sitting. That is the best for vacationing. Yes, Dom told us the whole routine a few live streams ago. So you can't fool us. Titanic, peace. A top 6 list? Uh, 6:30, me, myself too. Or myself also. I have said that number, but I kind of have a rule where I wait till there are 30 people in the chat. So I've said it on purpose probably 6 times and probably by accident a bunch of other times. Dom, I really don't know then. It could be like a glitch. So I think I'm going to end the live stream right now. So anyone has any questions about maybe tomorrow or later in the week? Giovanni, I made the top 5. Yo, Lexi, I'm definitely looking forward to the updates. What's happening tomorrow? I'm not sure yet. We may just play Connect 4, as a lot of people do wait for Connect 4 Mondays. So I got to figure out a time, probably right after dinner. Yes, Connect 4. It's all good, unless we could think of something else, but I can't really think of much else right now. And people will ask me, so I'll get a bunch of people asking, so I'll eventually have to just kind of give in and do it. The live stream tomorrow, so it seems like we're all hanging out at different times. So it probably will be right around like 7:30, 8 o'clock for me. But if you're in England, that may be around midnight for you. Connect 4 is fun. I just wish I could get more people involved. It seems like only 2 people can speak at the same time. Dom singing. Yo, Giovanni, that's the spirit. School isn't fun, but it's necessary, yes. Us chatting is not annoying. I just wish I could do more. I feel like it's boring in a sense, but... So yeah, I'll try to involve more people at once. We'll see. Yo, Lexi, thank you. Absolutely. We got to hang out again. So Luca, bye. Shout out Luca, Wheels, Giovanni, Lexi, Len, Dom. Everyone have a great night. Peace. And Giovanni.